This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. Listen, man. Teofimo Lopez, I don't know what Hino's Sport did to him, but this dude crawled right back into the hole he crawled out of. Let me say it again. I don't know what Hino's Sport did to Teofimo Lopez, but he done crawled his ass right back into the hole where he crawled out of. And we don't hear nothing from him. You know why we don't hear nothing from him? Because the dude understands this is the fight of his life. If he does not step up and do what he's supposed to against the likes of Vasily Lomachencko, he's going to get exposed. This is what we're going to call a super mental breakdown. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. If you thought the Masayoshi Nakatani fight was a breakdown, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let me say it again. If you thought the Masayoshi Nakatani fight was a breakdown, you didn't see nothing yet. The truth of the fact of the matter is this. Vasily Lomachencko is going to outbox the likes of a Teofimo Lopez. I said this before and I will say this again, and I will keep the foot on the proverbial next in this damn situation. Because when I'm looking at Teofimo Lopez, I see a guy that is not mentally there in terms of what he brings to the table from a boxing ability. He lacks the mental ingenuity. He lacks the mental wherewithal, meaning he lacks the mental IQ in order for him to get the job done in the ring. Boxing is an 80% mental, 20% physical. Let me say it again. Boxing is an 80% mental, 20% physical. And the truth of the fact of the matter is, when guys are not doing what they're supposed to mentally, then they're not going to be ready physically. Oof. What I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Hear me? Hear me? Well, when guys are not doing what they're supposed to mentally, it's going to showcase that it's not there physically as well too. Teofimo Lopez is too busy getting on social media, doing 20-minute soliloquies with Raleigh or Roly-Poly Romero about Gervonta Tank Davis and Devin Haney when he has the fight of his life right in front of him. This is the biggest fight of your career. You should not be on social media. You should not be saying every second, hey, look, the super duper hype job variation is here. Let me say it again. Hey, look, the super duper hype job variation is here. No. You're supposed to sit there and fall your ass into the damn gym. That's why Vasily Lomachencko say, hey, boy, get your ass in the gym and get ready. Now, to some people, they may think that that's a inflammatory terminology. No. What he was basically trying to say is, do you know who you're fighting? You're fighting one of the best guys at the lightweight division. So your ass needs to be training like it's life or death. As a matter of fact, you need to be training like your mental livelihood depended on it. Because I'm telling you guys this right now. When Vasily Lomachencko systematically breaks down Teofimo Lopez, there's not going to be no coming back from this. This kid is going to retire from boxing because mentally he will be drained. When you put out all of this insecurity and you put out all this misery out there in the public eye for people to see it, people are then going to turn around and they're going to say, you know what? Okay, he talking all this damn talk. He better back it up. See, fight fans are not stupid. They don't mind you running your damn mouth. They don't mind you being a Rudy Poon, a Plum Plum break. They don't mind you being a classic Dodo and a Trogo break. They don't mind you being an ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. But you better back that shit up. You better have something of substance to back it up. Because see, there's talkers out here, right? But they back it up. The Floyd Mayweathers of the world. The Terrell Owens of the world. The Michael Jordans of the world. The Kobe Bryants of the world. These are guys that back shit up. Then there's talkers like a LeBron James. Like a Canelo Alvarez. And in this case, a Teofimo Lopez. And they don't back that shit up. Or they have to have all of the cards stacked in their favor in order for them to get the job done. Teofimo Lopez is not even on the levels of a LeBron James or Canelo Alvarez. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. Even though they're cockamamie what they do, he's not on their levels. Because at least they have something. He has nothing. This kid is what we call rough house gambler. He's going to get exposed. He's going to get picked apart. And I told you guys, this fight is very easy to pick. Because you're dealing with a savvy veteran that's going to feint his fucking ass up. That's going to angle his ass up. He's not going to see these angles. They're going to come in so many variations, so many facets, and so many forms. He's not going to see these feints because they're going to come in so many variations, so many facets, so many forms. There's levels to this stuff, man. Shout outs to Meek Mill. There's gears. Vasily Lomachencko is at that level. He's at that gear. I told you he's an offensive front foot dominant stalwart. Do you know what I mean when I say stalwart? That means he is a professional at what he does. The front foot game is his shit all day, every day, man. He's one of the best guys in the game when it comes to front foot. His back foot is shit. But Teofimo Lopez lacks the boxing ability. He lacks the boxing pedigree. And he lacks the boxing IQ to keep Vasily Lomachencko on the back foot all fight night. That's not going to happen, y'all. And instead of you sitting here, running your freaking mouth on social media, thinking that you fighting an Edis Tatley, you're fighting Vasily Lomachencko, man. He ain't no damn Matrix. Because like I said, if he was the Matrix, that movie would have been not what it is. Because Neo does not get hit like that. Neo doesn't look like he come out of a meat pack district. I'm not high on Vasily Lomachencko. Don't get that shit twisted. Let me say it again. I'm not high on Vasily Lomachencko. Don't get that shit twisted, because I like slick fighters that have a back foot game that's just as dominant as their front foot game. Let me say it again. I like slick, savvy fighters that have a back foot game that matches their front foot game. Vasily Lomachenko's back foot game is shit. But I know what his front foot game is all about. And I know that's more than enough to deal with the likes of a Teofimo Lopez, because Teofimo Lopez lets his hands down. And you know the terminology. Hand down, man down. Let me say it again. Hand down, man down. And then here's the other cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cut-through 210 fashion associated behind Teofimo Lopez. He's flat-footed. Like Devin Haney called him, the flat-footed bum. Let me say it again. Like Devin Haney called him, the flat-footed bum. And here's the other issue that's even bigger, because I'm giving you the 3 weaknesses of Teofimo Lopez, and y'all need to let this marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. Y'all need to let this marinate in the medulla oblongata. The biggest one is his mental weakness. It's like Maya Angelou Ben told you guys. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Let me say it again. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. So what is it there to not believe? Teofimo Lopez is weak. He has a fragile mental. He's flat-footed, and he lets his hands down. These 3 liabilities spell successes for Vasily Lomachencko to pick apart. Let me say it again. These 3 liabilities spell successes for Vasily Lomachencko to pick apart. This is going to be a boxing clinic. Remember the lion and the dog parable. Lions don't supper with dogs. Lions, they eat dogs. Let me say it again. Lions don't supper with dogs. Lions, they eat dogs. This fight is a boxing clinic. Don't be surprised if Vasily Lomachenko wins by unanimous decision or he knocks out Teofimo Lopez. Let me say it again. Don't be surprised when Vasily Lomachenko wins by unanimous decision or possibly stops Teofimo Lopez. And the reason why I say there's a possible stoppage is because of Teofimo Lopez's weak mental. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. This is Hino's Sport. Checking out.